Hey everyone, I'm excited today because I got Ramona from Clear Ranch Ag Services back out here today. You'll remember from one of our previous videos, she came out and talked about the rabbit fertilizer, liquid rabbit fertilizer that she invented. And it's a natural fertilizer. And we've got them coming out today spraying because we got our soil test back from Texas A&M, and it shows that we need 95 pounds per acre of nitrogen. So they're out today, they're going to spray, and they're going to come back and spray the lime on a different day. But I'm excited because we're finally taking steps and getting this field, these hay fields in our grazing paddocks, we're taking steps to make them better. So I'm excited about having them out here today. So tell us, Ramona, how do you have y'all sprayer set? How much are y'all actually spraying today?
Today we're spraying out 120 gallons of fertilizer total. On the bigger hay fields, it's going out at almost 5 gallons an acre, 4.75 gallons an acre. That'll reach 95 pounds of nitrogen. And on the paddock, the smaller pasture, we're going out at 2.75 gallons an acre.
That's what was confusing for me, because I was thinking that the grazing paddocks, that they were actually in need of more than the big hay field and the upper hay pasture. So we got him out here, he's positioning the tractor, and we're going to get to filming him just shortly, getting the field sprayed, and I'm really looking forward to a before and after. We got a few trees down here and all. We're going to get around them. We had some storms come through, but this is actually what the hay field looks like now. And when should we see the results? What do you think?
If everything works like it's supposed to, in about a week, you'll see a green up. A week or two after it's put out, you'll see a green up on the grass, and then within that 30-day program, you'll see it come in heavier and denser, and the heights come on a little into more 45 days. So, and it's not surprising that the hay pastures probably need more, because when you're working in hay production, you're taking it out of the soil, where the cows don't seem as hard on the soil as necessarily the hay production does.
See, that tells you how much she knows compared to me, because I had no clue. I was just baffled why the weeds were really coming up over there and all where they were, and they were just eating the good grass and leaving the bad stuff in. So hopefully by the time we get the lime sprayed here in a month or so and have this down for a while, we're really going to see some changes. So we're going to be doing a lot of this, trying to bring these pastures back up. All right, guys, I got Josh with Clear Ranch Ag Services. He's spraying the farm today and putting out the rabbit fertilizer, and he's going to tell you a little bit about the tank. About all I know about this tank is that it's a 300-gallon tank, but he's going to tell you a little bit more about these tips. Josh, why are we using these tips, and what do y'all usually use?
So we're using these tips today so that way we can get out just the fertilizer and water. We're not using the flood tips. We use flood tips so we can put out amendments and the fertilizer. Today we're just running fertilizer alone, so we're going to use our T-jets, our little small T-jets here. We're running at about 20 psi, 5 miles an hour, so it's going out pretty smoothly. Not having any issues with anything, and we're going to keep it at about 10 to 20 psi. If we get moving faster, we're going to keep it at below 30. But it's running smoothly. It's looking nice. We're not having any issues with anything, so it's looking good.
So when you're out here and you're going back and forth in the field, that's got to be monotonous. But when you're doing that, how do you know what distance to get apart?
So I'm definitely watching the side sprayers here. I'm watching how far they're spraying. Of course, if they're spraying 12 feet, I'm keeping my tire marks about 24 feet apart, and just kind of watching everything. Everything's by eye. I don't have any GPS system. I don't have anything like that, any electronics. So it's all by hand, by eye. So he's young. He doesn't get lost like old men like me. So on this rig you got here, it's shaped like a U.
So your side tips are coming out, shooting straight out. This is not, you know, one of those flat type
This
spray
definitely
rigs.
is a U-boom. Our side sprays, normally with our T-jets that we're using here, we're looking at about 12 to 14 feet that we're spraying out. So it's really easy to keep up with, and I like it. It's not bad. We're not using any foam droppers, any dye, anything like that we're putting in your pasture. It's all about eye. We get a little bit of overlap that's going in it, but with our Rabbit Tea fertilizer, that's what we would like to see. I don't want anything missed. I'd like to get just a little bit of overlap in it, so it's going out really good.
So on this rabbit fertilizer, you really don't have to worry about putting out too much in general, right? Because it's not going to burn the ground.
Absolutely.
So when you have these overlaps, you might have a little bit greener here, greener there, but it's not going to do anything to the soil like a lot of the chemicals.
Right.
Or the manure or the chicken.
It's not going to hurt the soil or the grass. The overlap that we're talking about is minuscule for the amount of nitrogen that we're putting out. So you may see a little greener here and there, but I really don't think you would. It's pretty flat coverage, so it's not too bad at all.
Well, man, I appreciate you guys coming. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right, some of y'all might be wondering why I chose Rabbit fertilizer to fertilize my grazing paddocks and my hay pasture. Well, Rabbit fertilizer, after looking into this company and learning about it and all that, rabbit manure doesn't burn your grass like cow manure and chicken manure can if you put too much out. So what we're trying to do is treat our fields and get to a point to where we have healthy grass again, but we don't want to risk for our money. We don't want to risk getting our fields, our grasses burned, because knowledge-wise, we are young and learning about this fertilizer, and we do not want to get in a position to where we spend money and we end up taking 2 or 3 steps back on our grass. So we looked into it, we learned a little bit about it, and I really like the idea of the product, and the safeguards are there for us, so we know we're spending our money wisely. Now we still have to bring out lime, and we need to bring out some phosphorus, I believe. Right now we can't afford that phosphorus, that's expensive, and the lime, we've already ordered it and paid for it, and it's being shipped. It's just taking a little bit to get here. So once the lime's here, then we're going to knock down the acidity in the ground, so that should cut out a few more weeds. And we keep doing this over time, especially when we cut our hay, and won't be long and we'll have minimal weeds. We won't have the weeds we have now. So that's the goal, and if we can do that, we'll be happy campers on that one. All right, well, we got the field sprayed, we got the paddock sprayed, And it's only a matter of time before we see how this stuff turns out. Ramona swears by it. And after all the research, I said, I think I believe every word she says on it. So let's hope everything that we're doing can correct some of the issues we've got in our hay pasture and our grazing paddocks. If somebody want to get in touch with you, Ramona, where can they do that at?
They can call us at our phone number 903-365-3058. They can reach us through our website, clearranch.com, and on Facebook at Clear Ranch Ag Services.
Clear Ranch Ag Services on Facebook. And I'll put the links to all those connection spots on there. We appreciate you guys sticking with us on this. We'll see you guys next time. Y'all have a blessed day.
Thank you. Have a great day.